sell. Sell. Oh, I didn't look at these. I should have done so. Phantom Sar. I think that was worse than what everyone had. I can't remember already. Well, selling the mace because I don't like maces. Can I only tint my own armor? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, can I tint this? No, I want red. Nah, I'd like a deeper red, more akin to this. No. Right, okay. So I've done some stuff. We're going to talk to Cassandra, just in case.
Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong. Probably. Does it matter? They're just stories. We fought demons. They're real. And they died. The Maker doesn't die. He doesn't do anything. And that means he's real.
So we'll go and talk to Cassandra, because she may have something new to say. She may not.
Hello again.
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
Okay, thank you.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Send away people I don't like is essentially her advice. So, no. We're going... Somewhat fallen fortune. Meet the Josephine. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. And be done with it. Probably lead to a wee bit of a fight. I suspect we're going to be fighting nobles. Oh, sorry. I didn't see someone in my way. No, I didn't mean... No, not because of your height. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm leaving. Don't know why I'm going this way. I can just go via the map. I know. There's our army over there, building up. So we're going to head to Val-Royal. View. How do I travel here? Travel. So we'll bring Cassandra. I think Sarah would like to come, and Vivienne. I think that makes sense. I mean, very well. Cassandra's not actually a Legion; she's Navarran, isn't she? The Folly of General Not Sheraton. No. Are these all the stuff are these ones we've already got? I assume so. Otherwise it'd be a bit odd, just, here's more information than you technically shouldn't have at this point. Who knows? I say that as if no one knows. I'm sure some people do. Right. Are we wearing... Right, no.
Look what happened there.
I am more worried about who attacked them and why.
Who cares? The Chantry declared them heathens. An attack was just a matter of time.
The Most Holy is dead. Until a divine says not to, I intend to supply the Inquisition. They need our help.
Right, so... Right, hello.
Ugh. I market gems because their value is typically stable. But for you, I will price accordingly.
Right, what have you got? Oh, these are just various belts we can get, eh? Is it just belts? Do you do anything else? Various random shiny things. Right, let's go meet Josephine and not get distracted with going shopping.
No, I did not see him. The report was vague and he moved on quickly.
Their ways are so secretive, so interesting.
And concerning. They can conscript whoever they want, you know.
Taken by a warden. Not as threatening as you think.
So they're conscripting people, are they? Right, I need to think about what I'm doing. With regards to my weaken people after a critical hit, I think. One thing with my specializations. Please. Summer home of Messer Clubs. Plaque reads, seasonal home for the childhood pet, the twin sons of Empress Yvette. The nature of Messer Glubs remains unknown, save that he was a gift from a Ravani ambassador, and he was eventually released to the sea after taking the hand of a sluggish page. Oh dear.
If you empty out the coffers of the nobility, what do you think will happen when the fighting's done?
I'll score more fancy sheets as well.
Interesting. Quick save. Oops. Put hands in the correct position. Josephine.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Bioware has invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Let's go to a trap.
Lead the way.
We're either going to get ambushed on the way, or this is an ambush in and of itself. Ooh. King Alistair Theron was crowned the ruler of Ferelden after the end of the Fifth Blight. His people consider him a hero for fighting against the Darkspawn as a Grey Warden. Few Wardens have ever left the Secretive Order. Looking at you, Anders. Grr.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Bioware.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Stames is watching information. Oh, we welcome your help. We're gonna play the kind of etiquette game.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montilly's servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
Is it yours?
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montillier's trading exile in Orlais.
Who signed it?
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Duparquets.
But the Duparquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Duparquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract's agent.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
What's the plan?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine.
The Duparquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montillier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt
will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
Yes, okay.
This is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Was there ever a Comte?
Does Comte Bioware actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilet's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Could we? Now this. Okay, I don't know if this would work, and the game won't allow it because it's quite weird. Could we set up a contract before the Ettiquettes become noble, and such that the House of Repose is contracted to kill anyone who attempts to kill Josephine Montilet? Because then they'd have to try and kill her while also trying to kill the people trying to kill her. They wouldn't be able to do anything. Well, they would, but they'd probably refuse the contract. I knew this was too convenient. Oh, did you kill the real Comte? I'm sure you did.
I'm guessing the actual Comte Bioware met with a fatal accident.
Comte Bioware slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montilet's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Ettiquette to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
You're dead. No. Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Quite frankly, I don't want a load of enemies. And in fact, if we can come to some kind of arrangement, that would be far better. You can leave.
Go then.
Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
I'm sure.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Bioware, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Can't even try and get him out of that. So yes, part of the reason was I let him go was because I didn't want to make enemies with the House of Repose, but also kind of the sense of etiquette. You know, it's part of the great game. It's the silly nonsense. Attached to that, the weird etiquette and rules and whatnot. So, there's no point in breaking the rules like that. I assume killing him in such a way would be breaking the rules. Inverted commas. Right. Let's go and talk to Josephine. And I think this is probably the most urgent thing we've got at the moment. Of the side quests. I'm sure the main quests are supposed to be fairly major. Hello, are you going to talk?
What did the seeker say? Lady Cassandra feels her connections with the Navarran court wouldn't be of use, my lady. Of course she does.
I can talk to her if you want.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You had no idea.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
We can't just kill people, Liliana. I'm with you, Josephine.
We can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the du Paraquets will solve this.
He doesn't.
Perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Right. Optional dispatch. No. Oh, next. I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it Josephine's way, the diplomatic way. Because if we send the assassins out, they'll probably end up killing people. I don't mind them defending.
House of Repose, Inquisitor.
How do peasants become nobles?
How exactly does one turn farmers into members of the upper classes?
There are procedures for granting honored citizens of the Empire the title of Lord or Lady. Very long procedures. And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut through half of it.
Tell me of the. Can the contract be annulled then?
Are you sure the House of Repose will forget this assassin contract on a farmer's signature?
It's perfectly legal. In Val Royaux's noble circles, a written word is a bond. Besides, the guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
Are you sure?
These assassins are afraid of being seen as impolite.
Breaking one's public oath or bond implies a certain poverty in Orlais. A common merchant may lack the resources or manners to fulfill a debt, but among the guilds, it would be shameful.
Tell me of the du Paraquets.
Why did the du Paraquets hate the Montiliers so much they set up a permanent assassination watch?
A Montilier and a du Paraquet fell in love. A young couple, pledged elsewhere, attempted to elope. The whole thing ended so violently, it's a wonder any survived. It's fortunate the du Paraquets' descendants hold no grudges.
How do you know that?
What if the du Paraquets refuse to aid you?
I've already contacted the du Paraquets, Inquisitor. They're ready to help us. It will be a long road, but a lordship is a chance to restore a proud lineage to their heirs. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
What's our next move?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royaux if we want to make the du Paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the du Paraquets as lords.
Right. Oh, and I don't have anyone spare. Right, so we're not doing that then. There goes that plan. Exalted plans, I didn't open that one, I don't think. But I opened up these ones. Right. So I think it's the Emerald Graves, or we could do the stuff in the Western Approach, actually.
Inquisitor.
Hello. I mean, this is the thing, is I could send other people out. This is the thing, I kind of get very much used to using the same people. I mean, actually, if I do the stuff in the Western Approach, don't I have some stuff, we do, right. we'll do this, I think. Yeah, I do want to do that world map. View, that one. So there's one, oh, there's one in there. There's one over here, so we'll travel to there.